Now, me and Pepperidge Farms seems to be the only people that can remember a time when I was the only person on YouTube that said Carlee Russell did not get kidnapped. All the other true crime YouTubers, they were like, we gotta get justice for Carlee. We gotta find Carlee. And I'm like, ain't nobody gonna kidnap no 300-pound black bitch. I'm just being dead honest. I'm thejbgunner, this is Crime Time. Today we're gonna be talking about Carlee Russell because she's been found guilty. And now everybody else is like, we told you so. Really? Really? That's right. It wasn't too long ago everybody was like, thejbgunner's racist. Racist for what? Because I said nobody on this planet would kidnap a 250-pound black woman? There's no reason anybody would do it. She ain't got no money. She's not from a wealthy family. There's really no real reason to do it. And besides, I know women. I told you that she faked her kidnapping so she could lie to her boyfriend to go get some side dick. I told you guys, and even people in my own gun squad, like Mindy and people like that, were like, no, JB, sometimes you gotta believe women. No, I ain't gotta believe shit. Anyways, before we get into this story, let me first and foremost say thank you to everybody that supports the channel. Regardless of the method you choose and which channel you support, whether it's Cash App, Patreon, Venmo, PayPal. Truth is, I couldn't do this each and every day as often as I do without you, the Gun Squad. Appreciate you guys so much. With that being said, if you too find my content valuable, feel free to hit the links down below. Support the channel. I do not monetize this channel. I do not do any of that. I, unlike other people that claim to be 100% crowdfunded, I actually am. With all that being said, if you too want to find some of my other content, feel free to see the links down below. See my my politics channel. If you're not a leftist snowflake, you can go on over there. If you are, just keep your ass over here. My gaming channel, my live stream channel, we do live shows every single day. But let's go ahead and get into this story. Carlee Russell, if you do not remember, it is a black woman right here. By the way, do you know there's a new Ebony alert? That's right, which is awesome because that just means I can turn that shit off on my phone and be like, oh, nope, just leave that. You know what I mean? Amber Alert, you can stay. Ebony Alert, you got to go. It doesn't have anything to do with me. Anyway, yes, it's one of them type of days. But anyways, if you remember the story, she was on her way home from picking up, by the way, a meal for two, which wasn't in the car. She was on her way home from picking up a meal where she apparently saw a baby on the side of the highway, stopped to help the baby, and all of a sudden on the side of the highway, she gets kidnapped by someone who put the baby out there as a way to distract her, to kidnap her. She was at a Red Roof, I believe, hotel room, probably getting dicked. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the story. Alabama kidnapping hoaxer Carlee Russell, age 25, is found guilty of faking her disappearance and wasting police time as she's fined $18,000, and judge suggests a year behind bars. I definitely think she should get a year behind bars, no question. The 25-year-old was on Wednesday. The 25-year-old was on Wednesday convicted of 2 misdemeanor charges. She's just going to get probation, though. I mean, it's just misdemeanor charges. She's just going to get probation. After lying to cops, and I want you to understand this, because since everybody thinks they know the goddamn law, but they've never been charged, she's going to get a year probation. It's misdemeanors. She's going to get a year probation, smack on the wrist, $18,000 fine. That's going to be all she's going to get. Make no mistake about it. Anyways, after lying to cops about seeing a child on a highway and being abducted, each charge is classified as a Class A misdemeanor and carries a potential of up to a year in jail. They will run it concurrently. And she will get a year probation, I'm telling you. Russell plans to appeal the ruling in circuit court. These people, right? Anyway, the 25-year-old on Wednesday was found, was found guilty of the 2 misdemeanors. Nursing student Russell captured headlines after she went missing while on a 911 call. You know what? Here's what I hate about true crime YouTubers. You ever notice that they alter their videos or delete them? on the shit that they're wrong about. Like, here, I guarantee you, if you go to all of these YouTubers that were on that, we got to find Carlee Russell, I guarantee you, you won't find them videos there, or they'll do like JLR and just change the title and everything completely. Well, I ain't mad at JLR. JLR be out there hustling now. I've changed my opinion on JLR a lot. I think he's cringy and still a weirdo. But he be out there hustling. I don't know how the fuck he can afford to just stay on airplanes going on. But hey, whatever, man. He's grinding. I still think it is 100,000. So we'll talk about that another time. But don't matter. Anyways, back to this. The truth of this is, all these true crimers, none of those videos still exist. Where they all were like, let's get justice for Carlee. They all deleted them. It's insane. They act like it never happened. And that's how they do with a lot of their content. There's a lot of people that I think is really, really good. But you guys remember when Cryme Circus deleted all of his initial content on the Idaho 4 case that was looking at the jacks and all of that. I'm the only one here there's a couple people that's kept every single video I've made up. But anyways, nursing student, 25, captured headlines after she went missing while on a 911 call on July 13th, during which she reported finding a toddler by the side of the road. Can you believe it's been like 3 months since that happened? She then called her brother's girlfriend, claiming the same site, and screamed down the phone, they got me. After she turned up 2 days later, claiming that a man with orange hair, that's right, she claimed a white man kidnapped her. Can I ask my fellow Caucasians something? First of all, if a big fat black woman even asked you out on a date, would you go? That's number one. But number two, would you kidnap them? I'm a serious question for all Caucasians, particularly with orange hair, redheads, whatever. Is there anybody that would want to kidnap this woman? I can't believe people have sex with this thing. But is there any, look at their fake hair, or the horse's ass, just they all wear weave. Is there any white man here that would want to kidnap this thing right here? Anyone, just name one, anybody. And what would you kidnap her for? What would you kidnap this 25-year-old, 300-pound woman? What would you kidnap her for? I want some soul food, JB. You're going to kidnap her for some baked macaroni and cheese, motherfucker? What is wrong with you? Just call up Cracker Barrel. What the fuck? So she turned up 2 days later, claiming that a man with orange hair. You know what? And I guarantee you people's going to call me racist. People are going to be like, you're racist, JB. I said, why? Because I wouldn't kidnap the bitch? Yeah. You're racist because you won't kidnap her, but you... Whatever. Whatever. I remember I did a story, no bullshit, where a college professor said that white people were racist if they wouldn't rape, no bullshit, black women. The only reason that you won't rape black women is because you're racist. But deep down, you're a colonizer and a rapist, JB. I ain't never raped nobody. But if you were a rapist, you wouldn't rape black women. No, they're bigger than me. The average weight of a black woman is 189.7 pounds. That's middle linebacker for the Chicago Bears. And 50% of them got herpes. Google it. Google it. 50% of them have genital herpes. And their average weight is 189.7 pounds. I didn't make those numbers up. I didn't make those facts up. Those are CDC numbers. I ain't kidnapping none of these motherfuckers. Let's go ahead. Continue on. After she turned up 2 days later, claiming that a man with orange hair abducted her, she told police that she had been kidnapped and spun an elaborate tale about escaping to her freedom. There was a huge search conducted for Russell, with her now ex-boyfriend sharing loving photos of the couple together. After she'd initially been found and mentioned that he was falsely accused of being involved in her disappearance. But he kept his faith, he said, and continued the desperate search for his girlfriend. She was getting dicked down in a hotel by somebody else looking for tax money. I don't even know how to start off this post, but I ain't going to say I read this, Cooper. Russell later admitted she'd made the whole saga up, confessing in a written statement that the kidnapping never occurred and that it was a mistake. This is just what women do. Listen, women do not like to get caught cheating. They will make up any story in the world. I got abducted by aliens. That's why I ain't been home in 3 days. They just can't admit when they're hoes. A judge has ordered her to pay nearly $18,000 in restitution and for the charges and suggested she serve up to a year in jail. That won't happen. It'll be probation. Russell plans to appeal the ruling in circuit court despite having previously admitted to falsifying the story. God damn, look at that. Told you her hair is not real. None of that hair is real. How the fuck are you gonna be 300 pounds wearing a cutoff shirt? Get the fuck out of here. 150, man, you guys are lying your ass off. You guys are lying your ass off. This is 150 to 160 pounds. This is a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn lie. That's a lie if I've ever seen one. Anyways, the Russell family, the family does have a little bit of money. Lives in an $800,000 house, but that, and holds steady jobs. Her mother's a realtor. Father's a vice president of the bank. She was driving a Lexus, so, but the point of this is she wasn't kidnapped. She was not kidnapped at all. She looks a lot smaller in that picture. That must have been... Tyrone was looking desperately. Where's my baby? She's in a red roof inn getting pile drived. She's not getting pile drived.
All eyes in Hoover on Carlee Russell today. Her case drawing the attention of the nation. Russell is accused of faking her own kidnapping earlier this year. At one point saying that she was kept by a man and a woman for a full day before she escaped and returned home. After several days of investigating, police decided to charge her with 2 misdemeanors. Our WVTM 13's Lisa Crane is in Hoover for us this evening. Lisa, Russell found guilty today, but she since appealed, and she did so for a reason.
Yeah, what happened today is called a stipulated appeal. So the defense decided to forego this municipal trial and skip directly to the appeal up to the circuit court.
What?
Now, our cameras were here several hours ago and caught...
Lady, you already admitted you did it. What the fuck are you appealing? You legitimately already said, yeah, I lied. The fuck are you appealing exactly?
Images of Carlee Russell entering Hoover Municipal Court with her family. The whole procedure relatively quick once things got started. During that procedure, Carlee had to stand in front of the judge and enter a plea. She pleaded not guilty to lying to police and falsely reporting an incident. Those are the only 2 words she said, not guilty. She was wringing her hands behind her back the entire time, clearly very nervous.
Nervous is anyone that go before a judge, municipal court, circuit court, but I think she understands what has happened. She has apologized. I know you all said not through me, but that's not good enough. But she has apologized for what transpired. I don't want her to have any type of breakdown or anything of that nature.
Oh, don't want her to have poor Carlee. Poor Carlee. Don't want her to have a breakdown.
So we're handling her with kid gloves.
Oh,
trying to make sure.
Is she a retard? Is she a fucking retard? Is that what we're dealing with?
She was found guilty today. Explain that.
Yeah, so the judge made that procedural move to declare and find her guilty now, because without a verdict, the case cannot be appealed and therefore move up to the circuit court judge. He did not hear evidence in the case, though. He simply made the ruling to the appeal, so that appeal can actually kick in. Now, the sentence recommendation on those charges was 6 months in jail on each of the misdemeanor charges, so a year in jail and a fine of about $1,700. The city is also asking, though, for about $18,000.
These motherfuckers sped up to the guilty verdict so they can appeal it. I ain't never seen this.
In restitution for the search efforts. Her attorney indicated that they found that number fair, but really what they had a problem with is that jail time for misdemeanors for a person, Carlee, who has no previous criminal record. Live in Hoover.
They're not going to give her any jail time anyway. They're gonna give her a year, suspend the sentence, give her a year probation, and that's exactly what's going to happen. All I got to say about this case is I told y'all so. All you people defended her, calling me a racist, this and that. Which, by the way, let me ask you guys a question. If I was really a racist, why would you calling me a racist hurt me? Wouldn't I be happy about it? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's so funny when people think that's the way they can insult you. JB, you're a racist. If I was a racist, then I'd be like, yeah, that's great. Do you think I'm going to, like, quiver up? Oh, no. Get the fuck out of here. It's one of those things that's weird. JB, you drink a lot. Yeah. Yeah. How's that make you feel? Drunk. Good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so weird when people call you something and they believe you're that and then they think that it harms. Wouldn't the only reason, look, wouldn't racist only be an insult if I wasn't? I'd be like, no, don't you call me that. Notice I've never said that. Notice I've never said no. Because I don't care what you people think of me. It doesn't change the facts that exist. And I called this story from the very beginning. I said, no one is going to want to kidnap this fat fuck. And you guys are the ones that lashed out, said, you're racist. It comes to find out I was right, and nobody wanted to kidnap this fat fuck. I'll accept your apology in my inbox or in the comment section. I'm JB Gunner. This is Cryme Time. 189.7 pounds, 50% effort. You don't believe me? Let me show you. Let me show you. I know you don't believe me. Average weight of a black woman. 187 pounds, BMI of 32.2. By the way, you know they claim BMI is racist? I just did the video on JB Gunner TV. Let's go ahead and go here. Hold on. What was the other thing? I was looking at 50% of black women have herpes. Look, a new report from the Center CDC and Prevention says black women have the highest rates of herpes infection at 48%. Do you know the average net worth of them between 18 and 35 is $5? Hold on. Average net worth of black women. Hold on. Go ahead. Yeah. Median wealth for single black woman, $5. You're racist. I'm just a reporter of the news. If you like what I do here and you find my content valuable, feel free to hit the links down below. All it takes is $5 to get me over their net worth. I'm out. Yep. This was going to get a whole bunch of thumbs down. But I was still right, motherfuckers. I'm out.